You're watching Daytime Tea Time with Candice. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Alright everybody, welcome to Daytime Tea Time. If you're new to my channel, my name is Candice. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will always know when I upload. Alright y'all, let's get right on into it. Now y'all, Cardi B's best friend, Star Brim. Y'all, she got this new podcast and it's called Keepin It Bute. Keeping it cute with a B. Y'all know she a blood, so bloods don't use the letter C, they use the letter B. Keeping It Bute. But anyways, her Keeping It Bute podcast is so freaking good, y'all. I know all the Nicki Minaj fans gonna think I got paid to say that, but no, y'all, that thing is so good. If it was horrible, if it sucked, y'all know I would be the first one to say it. Y'all know how we bloggers do, okay? We put it in the title. Cardi B's best friend podcast sucks. Y'all know I would have did that in a heartbeat, but no, that thing was good. I had my popcorn, I was eating, I was like, I'm telling y'all, the popcorn was falling out of my mouth. I was shocked by so many things that Star Brim said. The episode was 82 minutes long, and when I tell y'all I listened to all 82 minutes, I was like, dang, this girl got a pot. This girl about to get to the money. Cardi B always talking about bloggers talk too much, but I don't care what nobody say. Cardi told Star Brim, them girls on YouTube, them girls on them podcasts, they're getting money just to say their opinion. And Star Brim knows she know where it's at now. She was on there saying her opinion with no filter. You heard it here first. That podcast is so good, it's gonna be a movie or a TV show, I'm telling y'all. The details and the tea that was spilled. But anyway, now most of the headlines that you're gonna see about her podcast relate to her comments about Nicki Minaj. But y'all, there is so much more to her podcast than what she said about Nicki Minaj. But Nicki Minaj is a huge celebrity, so that's the headline that's being used. But I'm about to talk to y'all about a lot more than that. But first, for those of you who don't know what she said about Nicki Minaj, check this out. So real quick before I play the clip, for those who do not know, when Cardi B and Nicki Minaj got into it at Fashion Week, Nicki Minaj's friend Rah Ali is allegedly the person that put the big knot on Cardi B's head. So what you're about to hear is Cardi B's best friend Star Brim basically saying if she was there, Rah Ali and Nicki Minaj would have got hit.
So since you picked a side with this Chick-fil-A and Popeye shit, you tell the people what you would have did that night if you was at the Harper's Bazaar party.
Listen, let me tell you something. If
Talk
I was
about it,
at
Star.
that shit, I would have spanked Rah. If I see Rah right now, I still spank Rah. So it really don't matter. Like, and if I could have got to Nicki, you feel me, then it would have went down too. You feel me? But that bitch is well protected. But it would not have went down the way it went down. Like, I don't know even how it went down like that. Like, I'm sorry, I'd be too overprotective of my friend. Not even because she's a celebrity, but it's because, like, I'm just more aggressive than her. Like, you understand? And I seen everything that she been through. Like, I was there while she was crying. I was there when nobody wanted her to go further in life, when she was busting her ass, you know, to go here and go there. So it's like, you ain't gonna pick on my motherfucking friend.
Real
Fuck that.
friend shit.
Like, you ain't picking on my friend. I own all my friends. Like, to me, every friend that I have, you're mine. Like, I own you. Like, you're my kid. Like, you're mine.
I feel the same way, but people feel like people like me and you are too intense when it comes to friendship, right? And I feel like that's what a friendship is about, though. You create a bond through the memories, like what you was just talking about, the moments where your friend might need you to have hold them down when they're having a private moment that they can only share with you. That's a friendship. Like, to me, that is the buy-in. Why even be friends if we not gonna be 100% loyal, completely 10 toes? Like,
yeah, like, I don't give a fuck if my friend is wrong. She's right. You feel me?
and
like,
we gonna work that shit out later. Like,
there is
that's
no
it.
wrong. I might not even let you know you was wrong, bitch. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you my motherfucking friend. And guess what? You could have been right.
I feel
Even
the
if you
same
wrong,
way.
you could have been right. So therefore, I'm taking your motherfucking side because I don't want you to take my side. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I don't give a fuck.
Otherwise, why we even doing this
like,
shit?
I don't give a fuck if she's wrong, if she's right. That's my fucking friend, and I'm knocking anybody's heads off. Win, lose, or draw. Period.
Okay, so y'all heard that. She basically said if she was there the night that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got into it, she said she would have beat Nicki Minaj and Rah Ali down. Now, of course, Nicki Minaj fans are very upset. They were in her comment section hitting her up with unicorns and all of that. And all of the barbs, of course, are saying that she's using Nicki Minaj's name for clout. That may be true, I don't know. It definitely gives bloggers like me a headline, but y'all, I listened to that entire 82-minute podcast and it was so good. Take the topic of Nicki Minaj out of the equation. Out of that entire 82-minute podcast, I think she only talked about Nicki Minaj for like 1 minute. She was asked asked a question and she answered it. In my opinion, she answered the question just like any best friend would. If your best friend got into something and you weren't there, if you were there, you would have jumped in the fight. But anyways, let's move on. For those of you who do not know, Star Brim was in prison for a while. So she is out now and she has a lot to say. Her last episode alone could be a movie, a TV show, something. Netflix's Orange is the New Black ain't got nothing on this Star Brim podcast, y'all. She told everything about what she went through in prison. She said she almost got raped by a transgender person, a woman who's transitioning into a man, okay? She said the girl's clit was hanging, growing into a penis. She said he tried to rape her in prison. She told the whole story. She also said that people felt like she was getting treated special in prison because her friend is Cardi B, but she said, no, I got treated worse in prison because my friend was Cardi B. She said the racist cops inside who support Trump, they would treat her like crap because Cardi B doesn't support Trump. So anytime that Cardi B was on her live going off about Trump, Star Brim was in prison getting treated like crap by racist cops. She said they were spitting in her food, they would turn off her water. She was so thirsty, she was drinking out the toilet. I can't tell y'all all of it. I'm about to let y'all listen to the clip. But for real, y'all might think I'm being dramatic, but the awareness that she brought to the treatment in prisons, oh my gosh, she got a movie on her hands. But I'm gonna stop talking about it and I'm about to let y'all listen. Check this out and then I'm coming back with some more.
And it even got down to even the officers. A lot of the officers was so racist. Like, they used to get so mad at me because of who my friend is. Especially when I was in like the box in Philly.
Yeah.
When I did my last 5 months in the box, forget about it. It was like the worst experience ever because every time Cardi went on the internet and was talking about Trump or talking about politics, I would get like the shit into the stick. And it's like, I wouldn't even know. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even have a phone. All of a sudden y'all spitting in my food. All of a sudden y'all cutting my water off. All of a sudden y'all coming to my shit like, oh, you want some food? Tell your bitch ass friend Cardi to feed you some food. Why the fuck is she talking about our president like that? And it's like, sit the fuck down. You don't even know him. You mad you get paid $13 an hour? Skedaddle.
And
like,
the reason she talking about his ass is because motherfuckers like you like him. And look at what you doing to me because you don't like what she said about him.
Listen, let me
That's
tell you,
why.
listen, FDC Philadelphia, if y'all are listening, please pay your officers more because the officers would be so mad that they get, listen, I tell you no lie, they would tell us like, oh, we don't get paid shit. We only get paid $35,000 a year, $40,000 a year. And it's like, that's why you're mad at me because you're getting $35,000 a year and then you have to come in here and, you know, watch over us or basically babysit us. You have to basically babysit us, and this is why you're mad. It's not my fault. And half of them will be Army veterans. You understand? So they're really pissed the fuck off at life. And I really feel like they need to evaluate these people who is watching over us because a lot of them have mental health issues.
And they don't need to be having that sort of power or control.
Yes, because they're power hungry.
Yeah,
they're really power
affected by some
Everybody's affected by something. That's why they end up in jail. Every single person. I've been to 4 federal facilities.
Word.
Okay, from different states. I've been in 4 different states and 4 different federal facilities.
Which one was the most vicious, Star?
The most vicious was FDC Philly.
Really?
Only because it was the box, and in there I had to fight for my pussy. You feel me? In that jail, I had to sit there and fight bitches off of me. I had to cut bitches. I was getting not fed by officers. I had to drink out the toilet water when they cut off my water. You know, it was just certain shit like that.
They cut your motherfucking water off.
They cut my water off. So what am I gonna do after 3 days? It's 3 days. I'm sitting in a prison. I'm in a cell where I'm by myself. You feel me? What am I supposed to drink? What am I supposed to wipe my ass with when they don't give me tissue? I gotta cut up my blankets. I gotta cut up my pillowcases. I gotta start ripping off the outfits that I'm wearing to use it as something to wipe my ass with because they're not giving me tissue. What
That's
I gotta
the
do?
shit that people don't know though. Niggas probably think you was in jail just.
I feel like a lot of people feel like I had the best jail sentence because of who my friend is.
Yeah.
I had the worst jail sentence because of who my friend is. I had them fucking with my mail. I had them hanging up my phone calls, listening to my phone calls, stealing my friend's number, calling her on her own time. I had them, spitting in my food. For my last 5 months, I didn't eat because I couldn't eat. I only ate stuff that I could peel, which was an orange or a banana or potato chips. Other than that, I wasn't eating because they're spitting in my food, they're throwing it on the floor. So if I see you spit in my food once, I'm not boo-boo the fool. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh well, that was one time. Today he probably didn't do it. No,
I'm never eating
I'm
shit.
never eating shit. You feel me? So that's just the way it's gonna go down. I ain't eating. So the only things that I was eating was some crackers, and that's if they give me my commissary, because a lot of times they would look at my balance and be mad.
Yeah.
Like, and they'll yell it out. You understand? Like, I had a lot of fake people on the wall up there. The wall's like when all the cells is to the one side.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of bitches will be so mad, be like try to friend me up, because they'll hear the CEO be like, oh yeah, you think you popping because you got 8,000 in your account. So then now the bitch next door is hearing, oh shit, she got 8,000 accounts. So now all of a sudden I have a bitch at my vent saying, oh, what's up? Where you from? What's your name? Oh, okay, you think you could give me some stamps? Like, that's how bold they are. Oh, you think you could buy me some Snickers tomorrow? No, bitch. I don't know you. The fuck? Fuck you. Bitch. Like, are you fucking dumb? Like, I can't get you shit, ho.
The fuck would
the
you
fuck
ask
is you
me?
thinking about? And it's so funny because they wouldn't even like soften it up. Like, you understand? It's like as soon as they hear it, 10 minutes later,
boom.
Mind you, I've been next door to you for fucking 3 weeks, ho.
You been mugging me, ice grilling me.
You ain't never speak through this fucking vent. Now you at the vent like, yo, what's up? Where you from? What's your name? Why? That was my favorite. Ask anybody who's ever been to any jail with me, my favorite answer was why. People would ask me my name, I'd be like, why? So I feel like the worst jail was Philly. It was the dirtiest. It had the worst COs. Mm-hmm. They are underpaid and very upset.
Disgruntled.
They really need somebody to talk to, because those officers are really fucking upset. You know.
And taking it out on the
they really take it out on us. So let me tell you how bad Philly fucked my head up. Mm-hmm. So I got out of the box, right? Got into another altercation because while I was sleeping, some bitch didn't even want to set the mood, but she tried to fucking day rape me. Like, you feel me? Like, it was like 2 o'clock. Yeah, because it's 2 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. You trying to rape me, bitch, 2 in the afternoon? Like, where the mood at? Like, you feel me? You ain't wait for the nighttime.
Damn.
You ain't wait for the sun to go down.
Shit.
You trying to rape me 2 in the afternoon, baby?
God
Come on. Like, wait. So I'm sleeping. This is something that I shouldn't have did, because I shouldn't have been fucking sleeping 2 in the afternoon anyway, because I know better than that. Like, you feel me? I know how to jail. I know I shouldn't have been doing this when the cells is still open and they not locked yet, you know? Whatever the case may be. So she came in there, she tried to do what she do. I'm not gonna lie, bitch almost fucked me up. She threw me into the locker and all that. Oh my God, this bitch was a big bitch.
God damn.
Because in there, when you transgender, anything that happened that you get done on the outside, they have to continue it on the inside. Okay. So the hormone shots that she was getting on the outside, they still had to give it to her. So she didn't have no longer titties. Mm-hmm. She had like a mustache now. She looked like a man. Mm-hmm. Her titties was gone. She looked like she had a mustache. She was well built. She didn't have like her pussy, like the clip part was really long because it was about to form into, the penis. Where you know how the process works. Yeah. So she was basically, in a way, a guy, but she still was a girl. So they had to process of. Yeah, so they had to. Well,
he, I guess.
Yes, he's still in the process. Because you gotta address them as he.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he was in his process of changing over, and I don't know if he must have got the vibe that I was gay, because a lot of people do, because I guess because I'm a little aggressive, so a lot of them think that I like girls.
You got big dick energy style.
Like you feel me? Like, I guess I got that type of energy. You feel me? That I like girls, but I'm straight. So it's like, okay, so the motherfucker came in and beat the shit out of me real quick. Like, you feel me? He was beating the shit out of me on the bed and all that. I had to find myself. Like, bitch, you ain't get raped by these gangbangers. You is not about to get raped by this bitch. Not here and not now. So get the fuck up. So I got up. I started whipping that bitch ass. Oh my God, I ain't never beat nobody up the way I beat that girl.
Okay, so y'all saw that. Now that was some of the best clips from the podcast. Keepin' It Cute podcast. Make sure y'all go find it. Spotify, Tidal, I don't know, wherever you want to find it, go listen. Cause there's so much more, y'all. That girl, she don't care what nobody thinks. She was just talking. And listen, it's the same thing that I do. It's the same thing that other YouTubers do. But the difference between a podcast and on YouTube will cut your money off quick if you say and do the wrong thing. With a podcast, you can say and do whatever you want, pretty much. Everybody got an opinion, so if you have an opinion and you want to make money, start yourself a podcast, start yourself a YouTube channel. I'm just saying. But in my opinion, more importantly than money, these things help with self-expression. Expressing how you feel and having people relate to it. Sometimes people relate and they like your video, sometimes they don't and they hate your video. But regardless, we're interacting. I can make a video that y'all don't like my opinion, and then I can make another video where you do like my opinion. Like in my Colin Kaepernick video, y'all know I got emotional, and y'all were feeling me in the comment section. And then in another video, y'all might not like my opinion. And that's fine, but it's still self-expression. Listen, I love YouTube. I'm here for podcasts. This message is for somebody. Y'all better get on YouTube and podcast and get to that coin and express yourself. Just depends on what your goal is for your platform. For me, my goal is to make y'all laugh, to entertain y'all, to inform y'all. Star Brim is using her platform to bring awareness to the prison systems and the treatment in there. And also to get some things off her chest, honey. We all need to release how we feel every now and again. So why not make some money while you're doing it? I'm just saying. But all right, y'all, I'm done with this and I want to know what y'all think. What do you guys think about Star Brim's new podcast, Keepin It Bute? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.